Wow, it's good to have you again this cool Saturday evening. And I want to appreciate as many of you that have been gluing to my shyness on Facebook and on TikTok, on WhatsApp, whatever meets you've been receiving our teaching. Today I will be sharing with you a very important aspect of parenting, and I will be tagging our teachings this morning as encourage powerful and alright sibling relationship. Today we are living apart basically within the family system where siblings no longer regard each other, probably because of diversity of thought and diversity of purpose. But I'll put it to you, it all starts at the earlier stage of the life of siblings. I would like to discuss more on encouraging active or positive bonds between the siblings. And this teaching will be spanned on several episodes, or better still, in different parts. But today I will be looking at basically the preambles of this teaching: encourage powerful and alright sibling relationship. Like as I've said before, it is important to know that having siblings is a blessing from God Almighty. Having a sibling naturally gives you a sense of compassion, a sense of support, a sense of love, and a sense of lifetime support system that you cannot even get from outsiders. Now it's only possible that way if parents are able to cultivate this attitude of strong bonding between siblings. Okay, it is important for parents to cultivate a strong and a better sibling relationship. Now, for us to be discussing about cultivating strong and healthy or alright sibling relationship, we should be looking at some certain areas that matters a lot, like parent dynamics, bond dynamics, children dynamics, temperament, emotional intelligence, and the rest of them. However, family dynamics is one of the major aspects of building siblings relationship. Family aspect in terms of parenting aspect. How does parents manage the relationship of their children at the earlier stage of life matters a lot. Comes in, for example, when there are internal conflicts within the children, there are some certain methods by which the parents are supposed to approach what conflicts within the children. To build an healthy sibling relationship, parents should encourage children to complement themselves in area of their temperament, in area of their capacity. Temperament and capacity matters a lot. I remember sometimes back then when we were growing up, you hear some parents saying, this my son is more intelligent. I think this is not a good method of building siblings relationship. Generally, comparing siblings to one another, it's a negative form that can affect siblings relationship. Likely, there are other aspects that can damage sibling relationship. One, jealousy. jealousy, envy. This is as a result of parents mismanaging their dynamics. Also, in this area, there's what we also call the sibling dynamics also. Parents should teach their children to focus on individual needs. Individual need in the sense that every child comes with a special, unique character. If the parents are able to understand this unique character, it gives the children the ability to build together within a particular mindset of we are all different, but we are together and strong. Okay. Now, like as I said earlier, there are several benefits for parents promoting relationship within their children. For example, it helps them to have this sense of communication and friendship within themselves and connection. As they are growing older, that connection and bond will be there. Remember, when we start having families as children, the bond will be reducing. But if we have a better bond at the early stage of our life, the bond will keep increasing, that is transferring from one parent to another. It is important also for us to know that if we have a better relationship as siblings, we'll foster that kind of strength that cannot be broken by emotions, by critics, by problems. So I want to encourage parents today. This is the preamble of this. In our next video, we'll be looking more on parenting dynamics. We'll be looking at parenting dynamics and children dynamics. I want to tell you thank you for having time with me. And if this teachings has been good to you, please, I will encourage you for further teachings of this kind. You should click on the like button and also subscribe button and follow us. This teaching, a lot of family today needs this teaching. I encourage you, don't be weak. Continue following us. We'll get stronger and we'll be improving on our teachings on daily basis. But remember, it is important for siblings to build their bond. It is important. And there's one thing I would like you to know. Every family, the strength of every family or the overall cohesiveness of every family depend on the relationship within the siblings. It really, really matters for parents to develop a better communication pattern towards the siblings, and parents should not be partial. Parents should not show love toward one particular child and neglect the other child. All the children, they are equal. By the time parents start seeing the entire kids as equal part of the family, the children will grow up loving themselves. Thank you for your time. We'll meet again in our next video.